Hello everyone, let's talk about these few properties of matter. In the other videos also we talked about the few of the properties. So here we'll talk more on these the other properties which are extension, capillarity, and I think there is another one which we're going to speak about. So let's start with the surface tension. What do you mean when you talk about this surface tension? I mean is the ability of the molecules on the surface of a liquid to attract and stick to each other, allowing them to resist any external force, or it's the ability of the surface of a liquid to behave as a fully stretched elastic skin. Now, this surface tension enables the insects such as the water slides and the mosquitoes to walk on water. Because of that, the the attraction of the molecules that makes it to be able to sustain certain kind of external force. So it allows small objects, even some of the metallic ones, such as needles and the laser beads, to float on the surface of water. Now, the substation is a result of the attractive force between the molecules in a liquid. Now let's see the factors which can affect this the surface tension. The first one is the nature of the liquid. The nature of the liquid here we talk about how the liquid it is. It means that the occurrence of the liquid. Example, water. If you compare water and the oil, can have different surface tension because of how the molecules are packed in the water and the oil. The other factor that can affect these ones is the contamination or impurities. The contamination or impurities are are the things or the substances that can lead to the altering of the properties of the molecules of a liquid, such it can lead to the hindering of the surface tension. And the third one is the temperature. A liquid can have different surface tension in various temperatures. So that also temperature can affect how there is a surface tension in a liquid. Let's see capillarity. Capillarity, we talk about the tendency of this liquid to rise or fall in a narrow tubes. So that specifically you can observe this capillarity in the pipes and tubes. Let's see the application of this in our daily life. This capillarity can be applied in plants, whereby it facilitates the transportation of food, water and the nutrients from the roots to the leaves, where the photosynthesis produces the plant's food. So without the capillarity action, the transportation of water and nutrients from the roots to the leaves could be difficult. So even the photosynthesis process could be hindered. Second one is that in plants, in animals, it assists in the circulation of blood, whereby blood can circulate it throughout the body through the blood veins and the capillaries because of the application of this capillarity. The third one is the capillarity promotes the movement of the groundwater. Uh, the movement of groundwater, example, the transferring of water from one place to another through those pipes is enabled through this the capillarity action. The fourth one it is the principle on which paper and the fabric toys work to absorb water. So the paper and the fabric toys that we use daily work in this principle as to absorb water. The other property we're going to see is this the osmosis. Osmosis here we talk about the movement of the solvent from the region of low concentration to a region of high concentrations through the semi-permeable membrane. So that's how simple it is that the solvent moves from the region of low concentration to one of high concentration through the semi-permeable membrane. Now the applications of this osmosis in a daily life, a few of them, the first one is that control the movement of water and the nutrients in and out of the cell. So the movements of nutrients in the cells is basically the application of osmosis. The second one is that the filtration process. In the filtration process, whereby we are filtering, get the filtrate and the residue. So osmosis is basically applied as to move those particles from one region to another one. The third one is that it is used in the removal of harmful ingredients from the drinking water, as the particles are moved from the region of high concentration, from region of low concentration to the high concentration, as they are removed and makes the drinking water safe. The last one, it is used in the removing salt from the seawater so as to make it suitable for the drinking and for the other domestic uses. So those are just of the few of the applications of osmosis.